Cignal Ultra gets pushed down to 3rd.
And so for one final time tonight, let's get into the draft. Already some familiar faces there. The Nyx Assassin and Morphling banned out there by Cignal Ultra. I finally learned to recognize these pixels. And that's Sand King and Oracle banned out by Cerberus. So who can take down the mighty Cerberus? Do you think Cignal Ultra can?
Well, if Cignal Ultra wants to go to WCG finals, they can't lose. They have to win because they lost. Cignal Ultra unfortunately lost to Team Unicorn in one of the games head-to-head. So that's the reason why if they lose to Cerberus, they don't have that 2nd place secure because Team Unicorn has won, so they're 5-2 currently. So if Cignal Ultra loses, they become 5-2, and they have to go head-to-head with Team Unicorn, which they have lost in the previous match, which will drop them down.
Okay, all right. All I heard there is Cignal Ultra need to win to win.
Exactly.
Okay, sick. So actually, it's great to be in Cignal Ultra's place because their fate is in their own hands, and there it is.
Yay!
Finally, Io has been banned almost, I think, every single game, if I'm not mistaken. And finally, we get a chance to see it picked. Now, it is first picked. Tell me about Io ending life. Why is it banned so much?
Well, it's OP. OP Io. Io OP. You know, there's no easier way to put it. One of the best supports because the tether, oh my god, we see a Razor too. Razor has been banned. But anyways, the tether provides so much support. The move speed, the stun, the teleportation. Like, Io has everything that a support can ask for. So the attack speed, the move speed, the stuns, the teleports, all in one, basically.
But it is a little bit all in one, but specifically it's for all in one for one hero. So you pick one hero with crazy good scaling and you just make it even better. So things like Tiny, things like Ursa, things like these massive monsters that just get out of control once you put Io with them. And they get infinitely mobile because you can glimpse them around the map. So I mean, Mars, another hero that we see banned quite frequently, and that might just be the Io companion jumping around the map.
Definitely. And, you know, Razor has been banned most of the games, if not all the games. But finally, we do see a Razor coming through. Troll Warlord, we saw that happen last game and the previous game, and probably all the other games that we didn't get to cast or broadcast. So, you know, I'm not surprised about that Troll Warlord. But yeah, 3 surprise picks out of the 4 right now. Io, Mars, and Razor coming into play.
Now, Razor is really good because if you get late enough, Razor can absolutely just turn into a monster. The attack speed gets high enough, and you can drain that attack damage away from whoever you're tethered. Let's see, is that a gyrocopter ban? Okay, haven't seen that one today.
All right, well, they are reacting to the picks that are coming out from Cerberus, and they are also wanting to keep the Razor and the Troll Warlord safe for the time being. So, wow, I'm just so excited. Just the fact that Io and Mars are on the same team.
That's pretty exciting.
Even though it would have brought back memories if that if the Ursa is
added on. It could still be that way.
No, I think Io and Mars would work out better. Like, you don't want the Ursa in there. Well, I guess you could, but
you could do Tiny and run an off lane with Mars on the long lane or the.
But too much close range.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's no rules. That's the great.
There's no.
So OD banned along with a Bat Rider.
Yeah, Bat Rider.
There by Cerberus, and a pick for Cignal Ultra. They're the team that has to win. It's all on their shoulders. Who's it going to be? Abaddon. Okay.
Yep. Well, this has played out pretty well. Basically just protect Troll this time. In this game, protect Troll or Razor. Both works the same way. Cignal Ultra literally just is going to pick the best combination to win whatever is thrown at them, because, you know, it's not just their fate on the line, right? Like I said, Team Unicorn, they're just waiting to see what happens, to see what happens to this matchup. If Cignal Ultra loses, Unicorn goes to the WCG.
Their fate is not in their hands.
Exactly. So it's very unfortunate, but they are in the same cafe, internet cafe, and they're probably standing right behind these two teams just watching.
They get a first-hand view.
Exactly. So, oh my goodness, I bet these pick ban phase in this draft phase, they're already nervous.
All right, now one great pick to pick here would be something like a Earthshaker. It'd be fantastic. Any sort of gank support. You could go for something like a maybe Bounty Hunter. Any sort of like gank support roam would work pretty well here.
Yeah, for Cerberus right now, they definitely have to find at least 1 to 2 heroes to shut down the Troll Warlord and keep the Razor busy at the same time eventually, because Mars can only do so much even with the IO, right? So they have to either get 2 to 3 heroes where you can separate or distract the Troll Warlord and the Razor separately, or some combination of heroes where you can melt down at least one of the 2 Troll or the Razor. So we'll see what Cerberus goes with here. They're using up a lot of the reserve time, and it's only their 3rd pick here. Yeah,
I mean, this is kind of a pivotal moment because right after this, you get your last few bans coming through. So this is actually pretty meaningful.
Wow, I think they're in the exact dilemma that I just talked about. It's like,
here it is. What's it going to be?
Okay.
Okay, that's a little bit late for the Chen. Okay. And honestly, you know, I was talking about needing some gank support. This is a little bit more support than the gank opportunity. But, I mean, Chen creeps are faster on the new patch, so at least that might help him be more effective. And he has been pretty effective today, even if he does get super shut down early on.
Yeah, he definitely. I was just about to mention that. You took the words out of my mouth. Chen gets owned in the beginning, in the early game. He still is a great support. He is able to come back and help out his team, kind of contribute no matter what. So it's not like Ricky, you know. We saw Ricky. He gets owned. He still gets owned at the late game. Chen gets owned early game. He still does something in a way to help out his team. So Chen, not a bad idea. Not a bad distraction, but I think there could have been a better distraction at Ember Spirit to counter the distraction and to go to the back line to distract for his teammates and buy time for the Troll Warlord as well as the Razor to do the damage that they need.
You need a threat to jump on the back line to buy time to disrupt so that your Troll Warlord and even maybe Razor can get the damage done that they need. And really, there's just a lot of things to focus here. And who do you go for? Do you stop the Troll Warlord and then let Ember Spirit have his way with your backline? Do you stop Razor and then let the rest of the team fight fall apart? A lot of questions to answer here. And I don't know if one tiny little IO is going to be able to do it.
Yeah. Well, like up to seeing the Troll and the Razor, like it was... All right, I guess it's doable.
Luna.
Oh, Luna.
Now that is very, very interesting. And I get Luna and Mirana mixed up very easily, so let's just hope that's not the last one.
Oh, no. Don't worry about it. I got Luna. But with the Aura, I guess they want to they are slowly pivoting towards the melting part, right? They want to go in with the IO, with the Mars CC, and the Luna giving the Aura, and try to at least shut down one of the 2 if it is possible. And let's hope that Cerberus goes for something to help with that in their last pick here.
Well, I mean, you've got to have some last bans here. First of all, the Puck is just way weird. I don't think there's any world Cerberus pick Puck in.
Yeah.
They've already got the IO and the Chen. You really can't afford to have Puck. I guess Dream Coils would be very strong late game, but it's a Storm Spirit. Actually, if they were going for Storm, they might have picked Puck. Kind of a similar idea.
Wow. All right, so we have the 2 spirits that I like the best.
Yeah.
Right out of exclude the Earth, but Shadow Demon is picked as well. Okay, they're switching things up a little bit, but Cerberus definitely has an idea. They know what, just by looking at the picks, we know what they want to do. We'll see if Cignal Ultra will allow what Cerberus is, blatantly telling them that they're going to do, if they're going to allow that to happen here.
I love it. The Shadow Demon, though, is really interesting. Why do you think they went for Shadow Demon as their last pick? Because for me, that doesn't, it stops the Storm Spirit from zipping around, or maybe it stops IO from relocating.
Yeah, we'll have to see what they have in mind for that Shadow Demon, but Cignal Ultra, they're not gonna pick up heroes that they're not comfortable with. They're not gonna go with a new composition that they haven't practiced. So let's hope that Cignal Ultra has something up their sleeve with this composition, because it has to play out perfectly with this composition, because Abaddon is basically the only, well, we can't say the only, but basically the only main tank that's going to be there to support everybody else. So we'll see if this will work out.
Okay, well, I mean, Shadow Demon has a lot of responsibility on his side, and I mean, when it comes to Troll Warlords, there's responsibility there too. I love that we're highlighting that right here, because the last game he played was apparently a loss, 4-3 and 11. And away we go. Our final game of the night is paused. That's a little bit anticlimactic.
Right off the bat, we see a gray screen.
Never. I promise I did not conspire against you, Shadow Demon. It would be the last thing I would ever do. If you have to pick one hero to conspire against, Shadow Demon is not it. Okay, well, we have some pretty interesting picks, some very unique heroes to round off the day, and it's a very meaningful game, so they're really pulling out all the stops. I love it.
Yep. I never would have thought, with the things as they were going, IO and Mars coming out together in the same team, and the Shadow Demon coming out as well, changing things up, and Razor surviving the ban phase to come out as well. So, there's a lot of heroes here in this last meaningful game, as you say, and there's a lot of meaningful heroes that I wanted to see at least once today out of the 7 games that we casted.
So I'm thinking, Storm Spirit can get a little bit out of control, zipping around in the mid-game, especially once you really get a huge mana pool. So the electric, what is it, Vortex, electric Vortex, it stops, does that stop the tether? I'm not sure totally about that.
Well,
but I guess you can just zip out of range of it if you want to.
Yeah, but you do go to another dimension for a little while and then come back. So I don't know if the Shadow Demon. Well, we'll have to see which way they want to use it. They also have the poison. They also have the debuff, the slow as well. So the Shadow Demon, they want to stop mostly the Storm Spirit. I think that is what they were going for. They picked that out after seeing the Storm Spirit being picked out. So they also basically right now, Cignal Ultra, they responded to Cerberus' pick rather than pick and force Cerberus to respond to their pick.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah.
And anytime you pick a reactionary pick, right, maybe it counters what you want to counter, but you're not playing your own game, right? You're trying to play a game that counters your opponents, and sometimes that may not be as fluid to you. But regardless, we are finally into our last game of the night. A lot on the line for Cerberus. For Cerberus. They are in. But for Cignal, it's been a long day. Okay.
Yeah, it has.
Been yelling about sick DOTA plays. But for Cignal Ultra, they do have to win this game in order to advance.
Yeah. Apologies for Rapid's voice crack because we've been here for 10 hours.
Has it really been 10 hours?
Well, yeah.
Yeah, just about.
Yep. It has been roughly 10 hours.
It's been 11 hours.
Well, yeah, to be precise, like including the time that we actually got
That's
to
right,
the studio.
But broadcasting on air.
Broadcasting probably roughly 8 to 9 hours maybe.
It's been 9 hours exactly on air.
But,
yeah. What a time to be alive. All right. Well, hey, for the first time in a long time, we have IO out here, and let's see how we're going to start things out. Obviously, it comes down to the bounty runes, but it doesn't look like there's going to be any contesting this time around. Just going to be 2 down bottom. We'll go to Cerberus, and 2 up top to Cignal Ultra.
All right, well, they do meet at the bottom side. The IO. It's always good when one of your teammate plays the IO and, tethers to you, but I never like playing the IO. It's kind of boring.
Yeah, it is a little...
Like you have to be that type, the type of person to actually like this kind of hero. Like their personalities, right? And I'm not the personality to play the IO, unfortunately.
Well, it can be a little bit action-packed, especially when you need to, relocate your heroes all the way around the map. You need to switch off your tethers. You got to control your wisps. There can be a lot to do.
Maybe, yeah. The reason might be because it has to. You have to do so many things. You have to be aware of the map at all times. You can't just look at it once in a while. Like, you have to be aware of it. And look at this, banished right off the bat here.
I didn't realize that the tether stayed through through the banish. I thought you were removed from this world.
Well, yeah, you are, but I guess can't take that Dingleberry off.
Well, we're all learning a little bit here. But as is, let's see. Mid lane Storm Spirit versus, I guess, Ember. Not every day you get to see the spirits go head to head, but I'm excited to see a Storm Spirit for the first time tonight.
Yep. Well, we have been seeing a lot of the Ember Spirits, so it's not going to be too new. We're going to just see two fat spirit-looking dudes just zipping around. But here we go.
Troll pushed out.
Oh my goodness, every little hit is just going to hurt so much with Luna. And even as they level up, the buffs, the aura, it's going to stack up.
Well, in the regen, you can't fight against that. You're just going to get out healed. So, sorry, this is not going to help.
Yep.
I mean, sure, you got
nope, Abadonger's not going to be enough.
I mean, Mist Coil is cool, but yeah, the mana pool is just not there.
Yeah. We'll see how this plays out, but yeah, Mars is going to be busy fighting his illusions every time he gets banished. Chen is kind of literally just playing the support role here, just keeping Mars safe. More of a straightforward game here. Oh, okay. He has shield. If this pops...
Yeah, they know not to attack it. There it is. The damage so much. But just look at the regen. It doesn't cost mana. It's so stupid. Okay, yeah, IO's pretty good. And now that they're back up at full health, they can go back and be annoying again.
Goodness. Abaddon, I feel bad for you.
I mean, he's trying to get it done, but it's harder than it
looks.
Oh,
here we go.
Yeah,
there's 2 lands, 3, 4, 5. All 5 land from the IO.
Okay.
Amazing.
Those Lucent Beams, like, you really got to respect them. They cost a lot of mana, so it's not like you have to deal with them all the time. But when you least expect it, that could be it. And actually here, top lane. Oh, Chen, one more. And that is Van.
Yeah, Razor.
First blood.
All right. Well, Cignal Ultra, they are playing their hearts out. Not saying that Cerberus isn't, but Cignal, they have to win. And remember, keep that in mind, guys. If Cignal loses, they don't get second.
In the background, Abaddon denied himself to creeps, so I'm not sure what was going on there.
He is alive, though. Did he already get back?
Yeah, he spawned and teleported back in.
All right, well, Ember versus Storm.
The spot lane is actually... Oh, I don't think he was supposed to break the tether, but yeah, got to stay a little bit closer than that. Doing a good job at least keeping this Troll Warlord down. 8 and 6 is definitely not 19 and 4.
Oh yeah.
If you get my drift.
Yes, I get your drift. And right now they're pulling a little bit. They're kind of keeping the Abaddon and the Troll on heals just in case for a gank, but obviously they're going to be calling out. They have 2v2 at top lane as well, so they're not worried about a crazy gank coming through. However, still pulling your lane to keep them in front of your tower, managing a lane is very important here, especially when this match means so much to both teams.
Oh, now Troll forced to run back. There's the Lucent Beam, but stick charges, how do they work? They're pretty good.
Yep, that's going to keep them alive. Abaddon comes through. This is just to annoy.
Yeah, Aponic Shield popping. That just feels bad. But there's the Lucent Beam, just trading their damage right back at you. IO, it gets blocked by the tree, but that's how Tether works. But hey, mana's starting to get a little bit low. Attacks there in that lane. And, I mean, Troll Warlord, no problems for him. It's pretty high health.
But the poke damage is the right clicks landing. It's going to eventually send the Troll home and the Abaddon as well. Okay, the Storm and the Abaddon.
Yeah, Storm really neutered early game by a low mana pool. It does have a bottle already, so that's nice, but it's not going to be the total solution to the problem. See what the Courier's bringing. Another Wraith ban for Luna.
Yep.
Wait, what? Why did Abaddon deny himself again? That's so weird.
What happened?
I don't know. I haven't been keeping an eye on that. We got the spin.
Oh my
Is there a win? One more click on him. He's going for it, but it's not enough. Look at that regen.
Yeah.
So insane.
Oh my goodness. This IO.
+4, +4, +4, +4.
Well, now that there was a gank at the bottom, top lane will have a little bit more of a fun time here. If Chen does come in for a little bit more damage, nothing is going to happen, unfortunately, even with him gone. Shadow Demon's gank almost worked.
Almost, yeah.
Almost.
But yeah.
Seems like they're switching lanes. Abaddon is going top.
When we last left our heroes, suddenly Razor almost dead. But don't worry. Just going to get that missed coil. Helping him out.
Well, the Shadow Demon coming to bot and switching lanes with Abaddon might have been a better choice, and Delusion's kind of poking through to Io and Luna.
I love it. Storm getting that haste rune. Not only every time you pick up a rune and put it in your bottle, it refills the bottle.
Of course.
It gives him just so much mana. And if you can get early mana sources as a Storm.
Up here we go. Storm goes in for
to
the Abaddon, and you get
Aponic shield, but
yeah,
not enough. So nice on the board is Cerberus. They are fighting to knock Cignal Ultra out of the tournament. Essentially, Storm out of there, spear against the wall.
He'll be safer now. We have Chen coming in.
Yeah, no, Mars is pretty resilient. That God's Rebuke could bulwark, but it's not enough.
Storm ran away way too early. Like, he could have stayed kind of around and then ran away at the end.
But before he died, he spent all of his unreliable gold on those treads. So, or not treads, but the...
He's going to go for it. Oh, Abaddon runs in. Another one. A lot of mana spent. Pulls in. But it's not going to get a kill because he's out of mana.
Yeah, he's out of bottle charges. So, there it goes. And once again, we're starting to see kind of the limitations of that Storm.
Yeah, and if you notice, even with all these harassers coming through, the Luna,
close, the spin, but the loosened beams.
Oh my goodness!
Oh, it's so close. The IO, the ticks, the sticks.
Oh, the stick actually procs and
spin again. No!
But he does go down.
The trade kill, and he can't actually fight because if he gets disrupted again, then that would just that'd be it.
The ranged illusion of IO will demolish himself, so that's not the fight that you want to be fighting.
A 1-for-1. This is crazy. I love how close this is.
Yeah, and I also, before that fight started, look at the CS for Luna and Troll Warlord. They're tied 26-26. Regardless of how much harass that they've
there's the disruption again.
Oh my goodness.
This time it's too much.
Both of them go down.
Oh my goodness. They don't respect the spin. That's actually a really big deal because anytime you just lose everything in the lane, that's just a third of the XP on the map that you're just not getting. Earn. Next big item completed. Chen kind of struggling here. What is happening?
Right now, Team Unicorn in the background is definitely cheering for Cerberus because if this goes on like this and Cignal wins, Team Unicorn gets pushed down to 3rd place, and they don't want that. They would want to go to China, but here we go, Stone Spirit with Io. Wait, was that Io? Yeah, with Io and Mars. They want to secure it, and they get 2 kills.
The Arena of Blood coming through. Cerberus closer and closer, evening up the gold differential. Early on, maybe not that big a difference, but certainly early kills. They help get that snowball rolling.
The Storm Spirit, oh my goodness, it's one of the most annoying heroes if played right, and I don't play him because I don't know how to play him right, but yeah, seeing how he's being played right now, it makes me so happy.
Yeah, and the biggest thing about Storm, not only that early mana pool problems, but the counterplay once the mobility comes through. Oh no, you're kidding me! Yes, you are. Wow, not even Io can get you out of there, and I think even
Io
dead
and Io
there.
dies again. See, this is the thing. Io, all-in-one support, but remember the word support. He is squishy.
Yeah, squishy, and the Shadow Poison there just really too much for even him to regen through. Gonna get some extra XP from that tome, but really, things starting to get a little bit rough here as Cignal Ultra's comp starts to really come into their own. Clearly, that Troll Warlord, just such a powerful pick for their team.
Definitely, Troll Warlord has been one of the most picked that we've seen, or even banned. So we'll see if that will make the difference here in this game. But the Shadow Demon doing its work as well. Ever since that lane swap from top to bottom, it's been working out for them against that Luna IO combination.
Yeah, I mean, even after, after the swap, just hasn't been IO's day. Storm Spirit knowing exactly how to play this mid lane, especially with it frozen in the low ground, doesn't really present any opportunities on either side.
Unfortunately, though, the Ember Spirit has a way higher net worth.
Yeah, well, it's those kills that came through earlier. Not really going to be able to compete with that. Just farm.
All right, here we go. Troll finally going over Luna in net worth. They were pretty close.
Smoke up, trying to come around in to get another kill on this IO.
Oh my gosh, they see it.
But I love the whisk.
They get hit. Banished.
Yeah, but it's going to come out and trying to tether away, but it gets stuck.
Nope. Yeah.
There's the last hit.
You have two ranged IO illusions attacking you.
Hard to get away from that.
You don't. If you're IO, you just have to be super safe. You have to have your jungles warded because it's, IO is so squishy. They're just going to keep harassing the IO.
The Wisp's almost revealed through the smoke, but actually, here we go. Storm Spirit in and out of there.
Yep.
And that's all of his mana, too. So, going to have to figure out some way to get it. Now, you can Bottle Crow and send the bottle back to base to refill it and then bring it back if there's, room on the courier. But, he's not choosing to do that. What is the move? Regen Rune in the river. This is so perfect.
That's like the best of the best, especially for Storm.
Yeah, absolutely.
He's going to have a party when he activates that Regen Rune.
Yeah, because Storm could spend his entire mana pool and keep that Regen Rune running basically forever.
Yeah. Until it actually runs out, but here we go. They want to try something, but Razor smells something coming.
Oh, here comes the storm.
But banished by the Shadow Demon. This is why he was picked.
That's so good. Oh my goodness. This is absolutely huge there. Stopping that storm in his tracks. Now, late game, you're not going to be able to banish everybody. So you're going to have to pick your targets a little bit more wisely. Yeah. But when it's the storm going in for the initiation, easy banish target.
All right, well.
Thoughts, cares, comments, concerns. Okay, that's one of them. No banish this time, or is there?
Oh, there is.
There is, but it's not in time.
Yeah, it's definitely way too late.
And away.
Yep.
Away we go. Shadow Poison doesn't matter because the regen's coming in from IO. Very, very well played. The Storm Spirit really kind of secretly the MVP. I thought it was going to be the Luna, maybe the Mars, but no. Storm Spirit really coming through. Again, Chen is basically invisible to me. I'm still confused about what's happening here.
TP's out.
How good is that? Wow,
Perfect.
Mars. Thought he was dead for sure. But with a nice skewer, he's able to use that Spear of Mars to get himself back to base.
I'm going to be honest. I never thought that the Luna will be the MVP, at least not in the early game. But look at this.
Oh, are we going to see this again? I mean, I think he knows that he might just get banished, but...
No.
Are we going in for more?
Yeah, because he already got banished, so he knows he's free as long as he has mana, and he gets that double kill and comes out alive. No problem.
Yeah, Scepter giving him a lot of int there along with the treads, so we're really starting to see that mana pool rise, and with it, the potential. Storm going where he pleases so far.
Goodness gracious. All right, this Abaddon definitely not enough to keep his team from not dying.
I mean, you know, he does have ult, so let's not get it twisted. Borrowed time is one great way to save, I guess, really anyone, especially Storm, because the damage is so gradual. It's just going to heal you all the way up to full. And he can't really keep it going because he just doesn't have a gigantic mana pool. So, Bounty Rune on the way out.
Yep.
And boom goes the Dynamite.
They're both going to bottle it. All right, so it's super close right now, at least just by looking at the kills and even the net worth difference as a team. It's only 2K difference, not a huge difference. 15 minutes in this game, it definitely does feel like a finals.
Oh, today. Yeah, for sure. This is the ultimately valuable game of the day, the most meaningful one of them all. I'm just so glad that we finally figured out which teams are so good. Yeah. Oh, Chen. Oh, man.
He does use a Centaur to stun, but it's not going to be good enough.
Nope. I mean, he could have hand of got it there at the end. But let's look at the arena of blood. Oh. Nowhere to go, nowhere to hide. And another blood for the blood god, or the god of war, as it is. What is the actual Mars title? It's like First Son of Heaven or something. What a badass. Oh my goodness. But hey, we talked about the sun. Doesn't get much more brighter. And a DD rune. Ooh. As if Ember Spirit needed any help. As if Troll Warlord needed any help. And the last hit. That's going to be the tower down. Ooh! Skewer, spear into the wall, and especially even rather, with that, just poked him to death.
Yep, self-banish is not gonna
mega kill. What? How did that happen? Storm Spirit going off.
Oh, we saw the double kill come through before, and he was picking up gank successes here and there. So, oh my gosh!
Man, Battle of the Spirits, Storm and Ember, right up there at the top of the net worth graph. Troll Warlord not far below, but I mean, this Storm Spirit really just almost single-handedly keeping Cerberus in the game.
We'll see if that will be enough to keep them in the game, because as time passes, I don't really even truly care for Ember Spirit, because we already know how dangerous it could be, but we also know that Troll Warlord being up there in the net worth graph in second place is the scarier part as time passes by. So,
oh man,
oh my god, Sangyasha already created.
Wow. Well, that Troll Warlord is just about to hit some scary critical mass. Oh my goodness, already working towards Mjolnir is the Ember Spirit too. Some big item breakpoints starting to come through. But hey, you know, Luna also starting to get you know, major items. Herself, was that a Hurricane Pike that I saw completed?
Sure, I missed out.
I only saw it for like a split second. Oh, no, it was actually the Dragon Lance. My bad. They actually look pretty similar. But, yeah, so that's her attack range getting even longer, along with a bunch of stacks. But, yeah, 140, that's going to be...
Ooh, they smoked up.
Be very quiet. The Chen creep. Oh, did he sense the static field? Oh, there it is. The engage. The
oh my gosh, and
they spend a lot to get that kill, though. Can they find another one?
Continuing.
Yes. Oh, the heals come through. The tether not enough.
Goes down. The Luna goes down.
Oh, no.
Oh, my goodness.
Tragedy strikes, and Cignal Ultra. Find 3. Was that 4? Yeah, Chen with the buyback.
Oh, my goodness.
Man, off of 1 pick on the Chen, they find 4.
And the funny thing is, Mars had an idea as well as Chen, and you saw Mars run away.
Yeah, Mars pieced the scene.
Yeah, he left the scene. He's like, I'm piecing out. But the funny thing is, the rest of the teammates, they should have known. They should have heard the call out.
Yeah.
But this is the power of Storm Spirit. They run in, even though you know you want to run. If he invests his mana, he can catch up to you no matter how fast you run.
Buyback coming through from Dog Brain, but I'm not sure if there's really any counterplay. Just got to get back out on the map. Anytime you die like that, it's not the worst part is not that you all died. The worst part is that you can't get any money for such a long time. So you have to get way out there on the map. Shadow Poison doesn't even need that. Yeah. It's going to be Van picking up the kill onto Dog Brain. He bought back for that.
He bought back to die.
Yeah, the dieback for real. And now Chen completely off the map, off the board, 6K net worth lead. Cignal Ultra, I think this is probably the, not the beginning of the end, but it's certainly starting to feel that way. Troll Warlord just, I mean, once you let this guy get an inch, he takes a mile to use Imperialist units.
All right, so he is, look at the wards. The Cignal Ultra going all out on the wards offensively and defensively.
Oh, and there's all those bottled bounty runes getting picked up.
Goodness, they're just keeping tabs on every single thing. And most of Cerberus is at bot. Io and Luna does come towards mid, but that's already too late. Top tier 2 tower down.
What a mess. It's not over, but hey, Roche is one way to get it closer to being that way. I don't really even think there's much counterplay here. Chen way back in base, although with the Io relocate, this could be a little bit more dangerous. There's the Storm Spirit into the pit and out again, and back. That's still a lot of mana to spend. Actually, his entire mana pool out of there. He's going to regen that pretty quickly. I think he had a rune or something.
But either way, he just wanted to kind of buy time, just let them know that they know that they're rushing. So definitely bought the time, and Cignal Ultra got the signal from the Storm Spirit. They left. They're going to regroup.
Yep, for sure. Oh, they do regroup. They smoke up, and now keeping an eye on that. They are on a ward, but it can't see them. And there's the ward that sees them. Oh, they're caught. They find a pick again. It's Chen.
Oh my goodness.
And what is it with Chens today?
It's just Chens. It's what Chens do.
That's what Chens do best.
Yeah. Nobody can do it better.
He even takes out the Chen creep too, so there's just no remnant of this hero out on the map at all. And especially with Troll Warlord, I mean, Roche is just going to drop like a fly. They're waiting to go in there. I think they actually want to go for it. There's the Storm Spirit into the pit and back out again. Mars wants to go in. There's the pit.
The banish.
Yeah, and he's going to get in there. He's going to get so much. Who gets it? Who gets it? It's Sari. He gets the Aegis at the last second.
Oh my goodness.
And this is just going to go from bad to worse here for Cerberus. I mean, they're trying to get the Io escape, but it's just not worth it. The shadow... screen lag. Camera, hang. Okay, well, that is just a very climactic moment to have a screen issue. I'm not totally sure what the protocol is here, but well, I mean, we could talk about what just happened. So basically, last second moment, Roche is going down. You got to go, do or die. Storm Spirit goes in, realizes, it's a second too early. But then Mars really MVPs it, heads right in there, and the Arena of Blood just so huge. The skewer against the wall from the spear, immaculate. But the last second, Troll Warlord grabs the Aegis and is able to revive. If that had gone any different way, maybe Mars gets the Aegis, right?
Oh my goodness, that would have been hell.
Or actually, if Luna had clicked on it, she would have revived instead of dying. And as is, they did manage to kill, or was it? I think it was Ember Spirit that got the Aegis. It was in the heat of the moment. I wasn't listening to what my heart was telling me.
But either way, we'll have to see what happens with the screen issue here.
I guess it just turned off in the middle of that, obviously.
Well, they said screen lag, so I'm like, it's understandable because, they're not all playing in their, respective computers. They don't have the graphic settings as they wanted. I'm pretty sure because this is a tournament, everybody has the same settings, and they are in an internet cafe.
No, you can change your custom settings. Yeah, in the rules, they say that you can change any acceptable settings, which is like regular in-game settings, but you're not allowed to hack it or something like that. Like you can change like the side of the map or the screen that your map is on or things like that. My screen color is off though. Well, hopefully you can get that fixed up. Shouldn't be too difficult to have that.
All right, well, I was just going to say, there was so much going on in front of Roche. They were going all in for that Aegis. And that could have caused that slight lag spike. Rather, it's a surprise that a Korean internet cafe would actually, lag spike.
Well, it happens to the best of us from time to time. The issue is that it's just, right in the heat of the moment. So, I mean, you can just see it on your screen. Sari, I believe Sari was the one to pick up the... was it Sari that got the Aegis? I wasn't able to keep an eye on that. But anyway, all that to say that at the end of the day, Troll Warlord for Luna, I think that's a pretty good trade for Cerberus.
Yep. But
here we go. Right back in the game. 3-2-1. Here we go. Banish is actually very crucial, but I think Mars should be okay, right?
But Storm Spirit died right when this happened here, and Mars
knocking it back with the Bulwark, trying to tether him away. The relocate, the heal, not in time.
All right, so 4-man down. Well, Chen dying is not a surprise.
Yeah.
Oh my God, are they gonna actually commit? Yeah, they are gonna commit.
Oh yeah, especially with a lightning field. That is it.
Basically, a 5-man kill, an ace happened. The buyback happened from Storm Spirit as well as IO, but it was a dieback.
1 by 1.
Oh my goodness.
Yeah, I mean, this is a huge turning point in the game. Even with that Troll Warlord dead, the rest of the team don't need him. Are able to go forward for high ground.
All right, well, that was a huge fight, a huge loss for Cerberus.
They're going to lose tier 3s here. Banished in the background. Maybe looking for more. They look for a catch. They get the snare and relocated out of there. But Storm Spirit still dead.
Oh my goodness. The tier 3 does go down.
Whoa.
Are they going to commit? They are going to try to
Chen dead. Yep, Chen dies in the background.
Oh my goodness.
There is the Arena of Blood. Very well used. Does pick up a kill, but it's only on the support. Shadow Demon dead.
Yeah, the dire melee barracks go down in the meantime, so they do sacrifice the Shadow Demon and get the melee barracks. I think it's worth it in a way here because they already got the tier 3 in this one push. They didn't have to go home and then come back.
Oh yeah,
yeah,
for
they
sure.
committed to that, and losing that one fight after committing to a tier 3 and a melee barracks is not too bad of a trade here. But they're already 12K net worth ahead.
Yeah, no, 12K. And it's all on their carries. It's exactly where you want it to be. Troll Warlord killing it. Even finally, Razor starting to really come into his own. We haven't really talked too much about him.
He's doing his thing in the background. It's just too much going on with Ember Spirit and Troll Warlord.
Pipe.
And Storm Spirit.
Yeah. This is the active item carry. Pipe, rod, drums, stick, shoes. Everything. But hey, let's not forget the comeback potential is still real. Luna late game's insane. Storm Spirit can make picks happen anywhere, anytime. And we're almost done with the cooldown on that Arena of Blood. So that has been a huge, huge ult for Cerberus to make and take control of the game so far.
Yep, the potential is still there. The game is not over. But they're going to try to go for this tier 1. They want to get the tower down, get some money, make some money, catch up, bring this to the late game. It's 25 minutes in. We could potentially play for another 30 minutes. So we'll see if Cerberus will be able to stay alive for that long to kind of even things up here.
Trying to guard the bounty runes. They do so successfully. Pick themselves up a couple. They're trading turrets here, but this is starting to get dangerous. Troll Warlord can almost just like force a return to base by himself.
You can't even call this a trade in tower. They are still working on this tier 1 here. Finally, they give up the tier 2 tower for a tier 1 tower. So it's not even that much worth. However, Cerberus, they have no choice. They can't go there to defend it to start a team fight. So, yeah, you know what? You didn't have much choice here, so let that go.
Invisibility and DD. Well, that might be somewhat strong.
Rooted.
Ember Spirit. Oh no, he's gonna be able to tether away, but I don't think he's getting out of this one. 1, 2, 3. A mega kill streak for Van.
All right, well, this is just going to keep the 3 of them, the Troll Warlord, Ember Spirit, and Razor at the top of the network. All 3 from Cignal Ultra. They want to win this no matter what.
Lightning, or Storm Spirit just out of there.
Yep.
Able to ball lightning away, but I mean, Mars is pretty strong at this point, but he might not have a lot of net worth, but he's still like functionally very powerful.
They just need Luna to just get crazy buffed up.
Yeah, and Io to be alive.
Well, like, to be honest, like, Io, I think, is doing a lot better compared to what Chen is doing.
You think?
Yeah, so far. Like, Chen, yeah he's dewarding.
I mean, Chen's support, so you kind of like assume that it's going to die. He's mostly just out there to get jungle control, vision, just creep control. I mean, it's not unheard of.
Maybe I missed it, but so far, at least in my eyes, I haven't seen a good Centaur stun coming from the minions that Chen has brought in.
It's a fair critique. It's been a difficult day for Chen's across the board.
They're kind of grouping up at mid. Don't know if Cerberus is ready to go into a team fight yet. Mars is level 15.
Yeah, may need a few more of those. Just trying to hang back and not get outflanked by Cignal Ultra. But they do need to keep Luna farming, so she pushed the tier 1 in the safe lane.
They do get caught. He does get
no. Shadow Poison Seri.
And rooted. Gets pushed back, though.
Definitely going to be it. I mean, he tries the Bulwark, and he's almost able to push it back. But the Shadow Demon, a perfect pick to get these perfect picks.
All right. Perfect, yeah. I see what you did there, but...
I did. We just watched it in action. And now going high ground, I mean, backdoor protection, what's that? Tell me more.
Well, yeah.
Oh, Lightning Spirit in and out.
Buyback does happen from Mars, but will that be enough to protect this tier 3? Of course not.
Oh, man. This is just going to be so tough. Are they going to go in and try to defend these racks? I mean, obviously it's nice, but look at that. Even with the Arena of Blood, is Mars in his home field, or is he stuck in there with them? A banish comes through, and even with the MKB, it's not enough. 1, 2, 3. They're all dying. A buyback for Luna, but is that even going to be enough?
I don't think the Luna buyback will be enough, and this Storm Spirit just going back and forth from the fountain, not making too much of a dent onto Cignal Ultra right now.
And they will not stop there. This Troll Warlord just absolutely insane. I think at this point, it's all Cignal Ultra all the time. They have taken their destiny in their own hands. They have to win this to claim their spot as the second place team in the WCG Xi'an Grand Finals, and they are just moments away from making it happen.
Cignal Ultra wants to be the one to go there as the first place seed. They don't want Team Unicorn to be up there with them.
Man, Storm Spirit just doing as much as he possibly can. In and out, back and forth, trying consistently to make this happen. But
oh my goodness, just too much distance, causing too much mana.
Stunned up, taken out, and it's all over but the crying at this point. Ending life, we're about to end their lives here. Cignal Ultra, they are all alive, and even with the Arena of Blood, there's only one arena, and there's only one team bleeding. Leshrac outside, he's just DPSing from afar, and that is just going to be kill after kill. Godlike, someone killed him! They can't do it.
Yeah.
And with only one tier 4 left, I certainly think that we are about to witness the end of this core, the end of the Ancient here. They're going for the glory kills.
Oh my goodness.
As if he needed more. This is going to be it. Cignal Ultra taking the win here, claiming their spot at WCG 2019 Xi'an.
All right, Cignal Ultra will go up as the first seed team and bring down Cerberus to